You will have 5 minutes, or do you wish to share?
I'm sharing, yes, with Dr. Tobin.
2.5 minutes each.
50-50. Ceann Comhairle, we need to create a safe culture and environment for people working in the arts sector. Last November, the then Minister for Arts, Heather Humphreys, announced a series of measures that the Minister and her department believed would do just that. They consisted of a series of workshops on governance for board members and senior staff. Now, I do not know what world that the Fine Gael ministers live in, but those who exploit workers are not swayed by workshops and PowerPoint presentations. We need a coercive element to change a culture of exploitation and harassment. That is why we want to see and tie the allocation of funds to the arts sector to that sector's compliance with the law. I fail to see how anyone can object to a bill that requires the sector to simply comply with the law. This bill will also make all arts funding over €100,000 to be subject to the oversight of the Office of the Controller and Auditor General and the Public Accounts Committee. Last year, the Arts Council issued over €86 million in funds to arts bodies, and obviously the Oireachtas needs to know exactly what that money is spent on. We are not proposing that the Oireachtas would dictate what exactly the Arts Council would fund or what projects that they would fund. That is entirely a matter for the Arts Council. But we do have a responsibility to ensure there is transparency, there is good governance, and that the Office of the Controller and Auditor General and the Public Accounts Committee can scrutinise how public money is spent. And my final point is that far too often now in the public sector, because of money being allocated to grants, because of outsourcing, there is huge amounts of money which is outside the purview of the CNAG's office and outside the purview of the Public Accounts Committee, and accounting officers, as in Secretary-Generals, are not accountable then for the spend of that money to those bodies to the extent that they should. So this bill deals with one sector, which is the arts sector, and we are asking the government to support the bill, and I'll hand over to Dr. Tobin.